There's a fear so quiet, so subtle, you almost miss it, not the fear of failure, not the fear of rejection, but the fear of becoming invisible, the fear of knowing your worth is being dismissed right in front of you. I remember once speaking in a room full of people, laying my heart bare, sharing ideas that took years to grow, and the silence that met me was colder than any insult. No acknowledgement, no eye contact, just nothing. It felt like my existence didn't make a dent, and that kind of emptiness, it can hollow you out from the inside. Maybe you felt it too, giving, pouring, showing up with all you have, yet somehow feeling unseen, unheard, unvalued, and the worst part. You start asking yourself questions you should never have to ask. Am I overreacting? Am I imagining things? Am I not enough? That's how it starts, the slow erosion of self-worth. 1. The invisible wound, gaslighting in action. It begins quietly, with phrases that sound harmless but cut deep. I never said that. You're remembering wrong. You're too sensitive. At first, you defend yourself, then you doubt yourself, then you lose yourself. Gaslighting isn't just manipulation, it's a rewriting of your reality. It makes you second-guess your own memories, your feelings, your truth. Soon, you're apologizing for things you didn't do, softening your voice, shrinking your presence. Because you're afraid your version of reality no longer counts, and when your truth is dismissed long enough, you start to believe the lie, that your worth is negotiable. 2. The echo chamber of doubt. Once they silence your voice, your mind finishes the job. You pull back, you share less, you question everything, you become overly careful with your words, because you don't want to be too sensitive, too emotional, too much. Even online, the comparison trap stings harder. Everyone else seems seen, celebrated, validated, and you feel like a whisper in a world full of noise. You scroll and ask yourself, why does my voice feel so small? And then comes the most dangerous thought, maybe they're right. Maybe I am the problem. That's the moment worth begins to crumble. 3. Reclaiming your voice. But here's the truth most gaslighters never expect. The same silence used to break you, can be the silence that rebuilds you. When you finally pause, really pause, you start noticing the patterns, the denial, the blame shifts, the pretending not to understand you, the selective memory, the innocent act, and suddenly the fog lifts. You realize it was never you, it was the environment that conditioned you to shrink, so you start using small phrases with big power. I remember it differently. My feelings matter. I'm not arguing, I'm expressing. My reality is valid. These are not attacks, these are reclamations. 4. Building your inner sanctuary. Healing doesn't begin with confrontation, it begins with permission. Permission to trust your gut again, permission to validate your own feelings, without needing someone else to stamp them as real. Permission to celebrate yourself, even when others pretend there's nothing worth celebrating. You rebuild your value brick by brick, a small win here, a boundary set there, a truth spoken, a moment of courage, a breath you didn't apologize for, and you surround yourself with people who actually see you, not for your usefulness, not for what you give, but for who you are. Because here's the lesson gaslighting can't erase. Your worth was never missing. It was only hidden under layers of doubt that never belonged to you. You were never invisible, you were just standing in the wrong light, and once you see that clearly, you stop begging for recognition, and start walking in your value, with a quiet, unshakable confidence, that refuses to be dismissed again.